Members of the 173rd Fighter Wing recently completed Wsep training at Tyndall Air Force Base. Tech Sergeant Jefferson Thompson filed this report.
These 173rd Fighter Wing jets sit on the ramp at Tyndall Air Force Base in Florida, waiting for weapons crews to carefully load them.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
It all begins with carefully choreographed teamwork. Each member of this team has rehearsed this over and over again, because today the stakes are higher. These missiles are loaded with enough explosives to take out an enemy aircraft.
1, 2, 3.
And this team has earned the right to be here, loading inert weapons in a practice barn until every move is natural.
It's exciting for a person on a load crew to actually finally get to do the job for real.
Okay.
That you always train for.
Okay. Some weapons are loaded with a machine called a jammer, but today these require hand lifting. The team walks the missile to the jet and slides it carefully onto the rails. The process is carefully scrutinized. Each weapon is tracked from the trailer to the jet until they are all loaded. These missiles also have features unique to Wsep. Each of them is outfitted with gear that relays data from the firing back to ground crews.
Essentially, it's a way that the U.S. Air Force gets to test its missiles to see if the missiles that we're shooting are actually doing what we expect them to do in real-world combat. Additionally, it gives the warfighter, the guys in the cockpit, the opportunity to go out and actually shoot a live missile off their airplane, which we don't get the opportunity to do very often.
With weapons loaded, the pilots step to the jets and prepare for takeoff. Once airborne, they will fly to the range airspace located over the Gulf of Mexico. Of course, you may wonder, what are they going to shoot at? The answer? This small, unmanned drone may find a fiery end today if the pilots are able to get a good shot at it. The Weapons Systems Evaluation Program provides these small drones, and they also supply converted F-4 drones.
Drones F1. 2 moving.
The venerable air superiority fighter which paved the way for the F-15. And then, out on the range, the moment of truth, firing a live missile such as this one from a 173rd Fighter Wing F-15C. It appears being the project officer has its benefits. Cox scored a direct hit during a sortie March 29th. The drones float back to Earth and are recovered for repair and later reuse. But most of the missiles are detonated before they are able to hit the target, keeping Wsep costs to a minimum. The jets return to Tyndall Air Force Base, and weapons crews began the process all over again. Reporting for 1st Air Force Now, I'm Tech Sergeant Jefferson Thompson from the 173rd Fighter Wing.